What's up guys, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to do the intro of Anastasia by Slash. So I really like how this song's put together, and lately I've been teaching a whole bunch of fingerstyle to my students. My students are mainly rock and metal players, and a lot of rock and metal guys actually do like the classical flamenco stuff, but obviously not too intense like some of the classical world out there. And this is an absolutely great example of a piece that's applicable for rock players. Now, in this video, I've used my fingers and I've used classical style finger picking. So when you do this style, if you're going to approach it this way, the general rule, and this is not a strict rule, is that you use your thumb for the bottom three strings and then you allocate a finger. So first finger to the third string, second finger to the second string, third finger to the top string. Now obviously that will fluctuate a little bit, but this is the general rule of fingerstyle for rock guitar. So a great example of a warm-up exercise that you can do to try and get this mechanic into your fingers is obviously Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. Trying to get this finger motion happening. Now this one's a little more intense, so if you don't want to dive into doing the finger style work, you can quite simply use a pick, and this one actually sounds just as good. So that's going to work too if that is an approach that you guys want to take. If you do it this way, it's actually a fantastic alternate picking exercise for your right hand, and your left hand's definitely going to get a workout with this. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do is take you through each of the chords in this, and we're going to just break this down a little bit so that you guys can tackle this. All right guys, so let's break everything down and start to move through this piece together. So we're going to start with an open D minor chord. So this is second finger on the second fret of the third string, third finger on the third fret of the third string, first finger on the first fret of the top string. Now, our finger picking pattern, we're going to use our thumb to play the fourth string, and then we're going to cycle through the rest of the fingers. So on the right hand, we're going to go in terms of the strings, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now if you're doing the fingerstyle approach, thumb 1, 2, 3, 2, 1 in terms of the finger numbering. Okay, so thumb 1, 2, 3. Now we do this twice, and then at the end of it we put another 4 and 3. Okay, so 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, like that. Okay, so we do that twice. Next, we're going to shift to a B major chord. So we don't need to do a full bar chord for this one, but the first finger is going to get a bit of a workout. So the first finger has to be barred across the first fret. Then we need the third finger on the third fret of the G string. And then we need the pinky on the first fret of the fourth string. And this time we're going to go 5 as our bass and then keep the same picking pattern on the top. Now, we're going to move to this beautiful chord next. So this is the second fret on the fifth string with your second finger. Then we need the open G. Then we need your pinky on the third fret of the second string. Then we need the first fret on the first string. So with this, we're going to get that picking pattern. Then we're going to sneak down our third finger to the G on the sixth string, so the third fret, and we get this pattern through here, okay? Next, move to a C major shape, and with the C major, we're going to keep the fifth string as the bass. Like this pattern this time, okay? So it fluctuates a little bit, so make sure that you study these bars. Then shift up one fret we're going to play the 4th fret on the 5th string, followed by open G, 2nd fret on the 2nd string, and then the open top string. So we're only going to do this once. And then we're going to slide up to this. So the 5th fret on the D with the 5th fret on the B together. Use your 2nd and 3rd fingers for this. Slide down 2 frets, and then hit this 2nd fret. So keep that chord structure. Now we're going to start the section where things get a little bit more crazy in terms of how quickly things are going to change. So be careful here. We're going to go back to a D minor. Now we're going to start the chord change here where things start to really move around. So we're going to go up the D minor. Then we're going to add a C bass to our D minor, and we're going to put our pinky down on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So get this beautiful chord. Then we're going to move to a B major, and then we're going to move to this, an A major here, then a C major. Whoops, I got the picking pattern wrong there. So, and then a G major. Now a B flat major, so bar chord, F major bar chord. Now we need an E major. So for this part, I pick the thumb. I use my thumb to pick 6, 5, 4, then 3, 2, 1 with my fingers and back down. Now I'm going to go 4, 3, 5, 4, and then I'm going to change to my 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string and my pinky on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string, and I'm going to go up the guitar in terms of the strings. This, then I'm gonna, so this is quite a nice part. I'm gonna hit this top G, the 3rd fret, and then hammer on pull off 1st fret back to the 3rd fret back to the 1st fret, and then pull off to the open string, hit the 1st fret, hit the open string, and then hit the 2nd frets on the B string and G string consecutively, and then I'm gonna do a little trill, which is just basically pedaling on that 1st fret, okay? Hammer-ons, pull-offs with it. And that's it, guys. That's how you play the intro for Anastasia. So, hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you check out my website if you do want to look at guitar lessons or anything else. And I will talk with you guys soon.